I mean, a match that was very different first half and second half. First half in which we play very well. We had the ball. Maybe towards the end of the first half, we gave it away a little bit too much, but we created a lot of chances that if we were a little bit more clinical in the first half, we could have found more success in the first half. Second half, we gave the ball a little bit too many times away. We went to 10 men, and then the way we defended in a difficult situation, it was fantastic. I mean, the sacrifice that the players were able to put in order to try to get a result, it was phenomenal. I mean, what more can I ask with the way the guys defended? And just, we feel sometimes that things unfortunately go, one-sided. And that's one thing that we hope that is going to change in the games coming in the future. That we can see more evenness, and that's one thing that hopefully we can achieve going forward. Because it is frustrating from the players' standpoint. And for my part, the only thing that I can say is just that the sacrifice that the players put in. Yes, we did want to win the game. We wanted to get 3 points. I think that the guys sacrificed enough in the game to achieve that, even though with all the attacking moments that they put in the second half, it was all the way until the end. And unfortunately, we conceded at that moment that the opportunity for them to tie the game. But at the end of the day, playing with 10 men coming here and getting a point, is something that I still think that is positive. And I leave just with the thinking process of how proud I am of the sacrifice that the players put in, and this is a team that is hungry to win games.
Thanks, Gio. We will start it off with Ryan Clark from the Oregonian.
Hey, Gio. What can you say? I have 2 questions for you. What can you say about the emotions of losing or the lead late in a game like this? And second, what more would you like to see from Bravo to avoid a situation like that where he would pick up that second yellow?
So what I will say, first of all, in the first question is we have to be emotionally balanced always. There's going to be highs and lows. And yes, of course, we wanted to win the game. We almost felt that we came close to get the 3 points, and that would have been phenomenal because we put a lot of work to achieve that from everybody. I mean, having Yimmi Chara playing left back and everybody just making sure that we sacrifice to get the result. It is unfortunate, but we have to be what we always talk among our players and in the locker room is we always have to achieve a balance emotionally, and these things happen. And the important part is that we still were able to get a point here. We didn't give LAFC, more than what they got the point, and that's it. And then in regards to Bravo, I just hope that the same way that we get yellow cards, now we start seeing the same way on the other side. And that's it. Just a little bit more evenness, and I think if we achieve that and we get that, then I think we will see more balance in matches.
All right, a reminder to media, if you have a question, please raise your hand. And next we'll go to Sam Spiller of the Stumptown Footy.
Hey, Gio, like you mentioned, towards the tail end of the first half, you said your team wasn't getting enough of the ball and giving it up too much to LAFC. What would you have liked to see from the team improve going into the second half? And how do you think you could have improved to keep the ball better and kind of maintain that form that you showed in the opening few stages of the game?
Yeah, I think probably finding better spots in order to keep the ball, the things that we were doing from the beginning of the game, making sure that we can rotate the ball, making sure that we were in better areas, that we had a little bit more mobility, that we made quicker decisions. And I think in the beginning of the second half, we didn't find the fluidity that we had at the beginning of the game. And that influenced a little bit in the fact that now we had to defend a little bit deeper and and became a little bit more difficult. And from that point, I think we had to defend and give everything that we had. Once we became once we had 10 men, just the game became very difficult. And at the end of the day, we had even one or two opportunities in counters that maybe with a little bit more luck, we find a little more success. But I'm very proud of what the guys were able to put, in the way they sacrificed towards the end.
Ike Parker, go ahead.
Gio, why did you move Yimmi back to the left back? And obviously you seem to be pleased with how he did.
I mean, we had to make a decision, either put Rasmussen as a left back, and we had to take one of the players from attacking position. And then Yimmi ended up moving at a moment in there. And then we felt that he was the right person to be able to stay there. We thought about making Moreno maybe be a right back and putting Van Rankin on the other side. But at the end of the day, Yimmi did a phenomenal work in that left side, making sure that he defended well and that he gave us quality in those moments that we needed to be able to come out playing with the ball. So unbelievable from his part. And at the end of the day, it was difficult for us to make those decisions, but we also wanted to make sure that we had Moreno and Asprilla and Seba, in attacking positions to get some counters. And that was, the reason why we decided to keep Yimmi the entire, time that we were with 10 men in the left side position.
Ike, you have a follow-up?
Yeah, Gio, just the other part of your back line, Zach McGraw. How did you view his performance? He seemed to build on last week.
Yeah, another big and strong performance from Zach. Tuiloma in Van Rankin also sacrificed as well. Bravo, while he was on the field, also defended very well. But talking specifically on Zach, another very good and strong performance from him. So very pleased with the way he's playing, and there's a lot for him to feel proud about.
All right, we'll go back to Ryan Clark.
Gio, obviously a tough result in this game, but what can you say about Yimmi getting a second bicycle kick goal in as many games?
I mean, a beautiful goal in the moment that we were playing very well. I think it was a moment in that we got a reward from the way we were playing, and in another bicycle kick. It's phenomenal. The goals don't have to be always so spectacular, but if they come that way, we're even happier. So credit to him, and hopefully he can continue to keep the same pace with the goals, game to game.